From a high-speed chase where the driver crashed into the 405 freeway median.
100, wow,
oh,
a wild move and a
no.
crash into the center divider.
Oh my gosh,
that car making...
Cases that ended in disaster. It was a bright afternoon in Broward County, Florida, when a group of young suspects turned the streets into a dangerous racetrack. It all started with a 911 call from a terrified family in Fort Lauderdale. Their home was being robbed while they were inside, fearing what might happen next. The suspects took off before police arrived, but witnesses gave a clear description of the getaway car. Soon after, officers spotted the vehicle and tried to pull it over, but instead of stopping, the driver slammed on the gas, leading the cops on a high-speed chase through a highway. A police helicopter captured the heart-pounding moments as police vehicles trailed behind. The driver of the getaway car suddenly swerved right, cutting across 3 lanes of traffic. The car sideswiped another vehicle, crashed into a guardrail, and then clipped an SUV. The car flipped over, spinning violently before coming to a stop in the middle of the highway. Officers rushed in, pulling out 5 young suspects from the wrecked car. Everyone on the road had just witnessed a dangerous, reckless chase that could have ended even worse. Police quickly took the juveniles into custody, bringing an end to a chase that left several people injured. A high-speed chase involving a teenager from Grimsby ended in a terrifying crash on the A180 highway in Lincolnshire. The 19-year-old, identified as Oliver Clark, was behind the wheel of a white Ford Fiesta, hitting speeds of over 100 miles per hour as he tried to escape from the police. The pursuit was caught on dash cam, showing Clark swerving dangerously across lanes. As the chase escalated, he slammed into the back of a 32-ton lorry, causing an impact that pushed the truck off the road.
Serious RTC, get the closure. Hey, car at the top closed. Get an ambulance, please.
The crash was so severe that officers feared the car might catch fire. Despite the violent collision, the lorry driver suffered only minor injuries. Clark, however, was left in a coma for 4 days. In court, Clark was handed a 12-month prison sentence, which was suspended for 2 years, alongside a driving ban and a required retest before getting his license back. The judge said that it was pure luck no one was killed during the incident. On February 26, 2019, a sad event took place in Franklin County, Michigan. It started when Lieutenant Edward Schillig from the Franklin County Sheriff's Office saw a 2011 Chevrolet Cruze speeding on Route 33 near the Fairfield line. he turned on his lights and sirens to chase the car in his police SUV, while other officers set up spike strips ahead to stop the driver.
Okay, we're a mile from Dodge Road, still westbound. Driver is a young male black wearing a red hoodie.
That's all I can say, but Hamilton 33.
Copy.
Now he's back over right.
Alright, you got spiked. We're still 33 westbound.
After hitting the spike strips, our driver turned off the highway onto Hamilton Road. He hopped into the opposite lane and then made the worst mistake of his young life. The driver struck a 61-year-old man who never saw the chase coming. Sadly, Arthur L. Smith III spent the next 3 months in the hospital before passing away from his injuries.
We missed him. Passing Hamilton Square, still going about 60.
Southbound Hamilton from Hamilton Square.
We're going in the southbound lanes of travel. Or north. Oh crap. He just...
Get the one in red, get the one in red. He's the only one that counts.
The driver in the red hoodie was 16-year-old Ramadan Midi. His 4 passengers were between 12 and 16 years old, and together their ages were only a little older than the man they hit. Police later found out that the teens had stolen the car and dozens of credit cards. They were heading to Florida when the chase started. Ramadan's passengers were found guilty in juvenile court and given 1 year of probation, a $100 fine, and 24 hours of community service. Ramadan himself pleaded guilty to aggravated vehicular homicide and was sentenced to 10.5 years in prison. In Euclid, Ohio, a high-speed chase involving a teenage boy driving a stolen Jeep ended in a devastating crash that killed 44-year-old Michelle Wall. The incident started when police spotted the stolen vehicle near North Lakeland Boulevard. Despite attempts to stop the car, the teen driver sped off, weaving through traffic at dangerous speeds on Interstate 90. The chase lasted only a few minutes, but led to a catastrophic crash at East 156th Street. The stolen Jeep slammed head-on into Michelle Wall's car, tragically taking her life on the spot. After the crash, the suspects tried to flee on foot, but were quickly apprehended. The police later found that the teen driver was unlicensed and had a firearm inside the stolen vehicle. The 17-year-old now faces multiple serious charges, including aggravated vehicular homicide. On June 7, 2023, in Dayton, Ohio, 57-year-old William Gerald Hefner led police on a wild, high-speed chase. It all started when officers spotted Hefner driving a red pickup truck. Apparently, he was already a suspect in a deadly shooting from a week prior. As officers approached, Hefner sped off, leading them on a tense, high-speed chase.
For dispatch, Anna and West 2nd, continuing north on Anna, JNF 7481, red Ford F-150.
Reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour, he ignored stop signs, ran red lights, and even drove onto sidewalks and yards, desperately trying to escape. The pursuit was filled with near misses as he narrowly avoided hitting other vehicles and pedestrians.
Even second.
The Cruisy's taking off, still northbound on Anna. I'm in pursuit.
Sarge, you want me to leave here?
Yeah, that's right.
You said yes.
West on Oak. Honestly, I'm heading that way.
Western Brooklyn. He's bailing out. Up Richard Tyson.
The chase finally came to an end when Hefner attempted a wide turn near Salem Avenue and Denlinger Road in Trotwood. His truck slammed into a pole, bringing his dangerous run to a halt. Police quickly arrested him, charging him with multiple serious offenses, including murder and felonious assault related to the earlier shooting incident. Hefner was held in Montgomery County Jail, with a staggering bail set at $1 million. The wild police chase involving Joseph Giannino on August 1, 2024, was nothing short of a high-speed thriller. It all began when Broward Sheriff's deputies spotted a stolen black GMC Denali near the Golden Glades interchange. Despite initially stopping when confronted, Giannino floored the gas pedal and sped off, leading authorities on a dangerous pursuit through Miami-Dade County.
826, exit at 12. I'm behind the signal tank. Driver! Lower all the windows! Driver!
As he went through busy highways, his reckless driving escalated the situation, swerving across lanes and having a small collision with a truck.
We're gonna be eastbound 23.
But the chase didn't end there. He barreled toward the Golden Glades interchange at full speed, losing control and crashing into 3 other vehicles. One of the collisions caused a box truck to flip over.
23. I believe he's signal for the vehicle right now. Alright, towards the turnpike. He's going Mike 12 Whiskey. Now going on the turnpike, signal 4 versus a truck.
The chase ended when the Denali was finally forced off the road, coming to a halt on the grassy shoulder.
And we got a roll over.
He was quickly arrested after trying to run away from the police.
One out of the passenger side of the car. Get more units over here, guys. We got one back out here with them.
He is facing serious charges, including grand theft, fleeing and eluding police, and driving with a suspended license. This wasn't his first run-in with the law. Giannino was already on probation for similar offenses, making his decision to flee even more puzzling. In the early hours of September 4th, 2024, a tense situation unfolded in Douglas County, Colorado, involving a police chase and gunfire. Around 2:38 a.m., deputies from the Douglas County Sheriff's Office responded to a reported burglary in progress at a salvage yard on Blakeland Drive. The suspect, later identified as 29-year-old Brenton Zeeler, attempted a bold escape by ramming his stolen Toyota Tundra into a deputy's patrol car. This violent act triggered a high-speed chase through several Denver area neighborhoods, eventually involving the Englewood Police Department as backup. The chase took a dangerous turn when Zeeler, towing a trailer, fired shots at pursuing officers. The pursuit weaved through empty roads as police vehicles tried to corner the suspect. The trailer being towed even became dislodged at one point.
Bellevue, Freeway.
5 David 3-2, they just lost the trailer.
The pursuit came to a halt near Village Greens Park in Greenwood Village, where Zeeler crashed the truck, leading to his arrest on multiple serious charges, including attempted first-degree murder of a peace officer and vehicular assault.
I copy, shots fired at 310.
5 David 3-2, approaching Monaco.
Richmond, you got something up there? We're working on right on security. The car pushed down, I think, south, but I'm going to clear the lots of stuff.
Thankfully, the deputy whose car was rammed was treated at a hospital and released shortly after, expected to make a full recovery. About 9 months ago, a driver led California Highway Patrol on a high-speed pursuit on the 405 freeway through the San Fernando Valley. It all started in the early morning when officers spotted a suspicious vehicle and the driver took off, kicking off a high-speed pursuit. The chase intensified as the suspect weaved in and out of traffic, swerving dangerously between lanes at over 130 miles per hour. Cars scrambled to get out of the way, with the driver narrowly missing multiple vehicles. The suspect showed no signs of slowing down, even as traffic grew denser. A police helicopter shook.
Now behind this vehicle trying to catch up. It has slowed a little bit because of the traffic, but I heard the CHP officers here, Kalina, say that we were looking at 100. Wow! A wild move and a crash into the center divider.
Oh my gosh,
that car.
There's guns drawn there. Mark, have you learned anything else about this? Slamming that car door shut too.
Yeah, we can see these are the first CHP units on scene. It looks like they're opening, they're trying to get in. You know, guns drawn here. There is just 2 CHP officers very aggressively approaching this vehicle. I'm sure that the Good Samaritans are very confused as to what's going on here, but they're understanding that this is a law enforcement situation now. So they're going to try and extricate this driver here, take them out of the vehicle. Now we're seeing one person, it looks like a man,